Chavril. Is this Chad Kroger and Avril Lavigne?
That is correct, Tom.
Are they still together?
I don't think so.
Oh, wasn't she with Derek from
She
Sum
was
41?
with Derek from Sum 41.
Yeah.
Sum 41?
But Nickelback's still together, so that's all that matters
Yeah,
anyway.
that's it.
Yeah.
All right, so Chavril writes in, do I love my paintings too much?
Oh.
I, a 22-year-old female, kind of got to a point where I realized I can just buy whatever I want. Something I've started doing is commissioning portraits of myself in different styles and putting them around my house. My friend, 22-year-old male, moved in last month. We were talking in my room this morning and he told me the nude painting of me in there makes him uncomfortable.
Oh.
The painting is supposed to be like Goya's painting, La Maya Desnuda. Apologize to all the Spanish listeners.
Yep.
Which is completely non-sexual.
What is it? La Goya?
I will show you the picture. I've got it here for you.
Thank you.
So, Tom, describe it to our listeners.
Wow. That's a front-on pick.
Yeah. It almost looks like, she's laying down sort of like on her side with her arms up, fully naked.
I've got a way of explaining it. The Titanic film.
Paint Me Like a French Girl.
Paint Me Like a French Girl.
It's
That's
exactly like that.
It's that.
And just put a nugget up my butt.
Yeah. And actually, there's a nugget up her butt there. That's on that page.
Paint Me Like La Goya.
Right, so this person, to put it in context for our listeners,
She's
has
naked.
a picture of themselves painted naked in their room,
With a
right?
nugget up the butt.
Yes.
Can't forget that.
I'm actually a huge prude and not an exhibitionist.
Oh.
I disagree.
So I took it down to make him happy, even though I think he's being a big baby about it. How? He's told me the way the fully clothed portrait of me over the mantle is placed also makes him feel uncomfortable. I honestly put it there to be a bit funny, like I'm an 1800s matriarch looking down on everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told him I wasn't willing to take that one down, and he says that's a stupid hill for me to die on. I want to make my house as comfortable for him as possible, but I really love that thing. Should the paintings go or my roommate?
Oh,
So-
Chavril.
Chavril. I have no problem in you taking down the naked photo. I feel like it is very
It's
uncomfortable.
not a photo. It's a painting.
It's a painting.
Painting. And this is why. If it was a naked painting of anybody else,
Yeah.
I think keep it up.
Yeah.
It's a naked painting of you, and if it's very clearly you,
But-
I feel like that's uncomfortable for any housemate,
Yeah.
let alone a friend.
Marcus, I could get a painting of a naked man and have
You?
my face painted on it.
No, just you. Naked
How would
painting
you
of
know? How would you know? How do you know
I
that
don't
that's
need
exactly
to
what they
know.
look like?
And that's what made me question this picture. I'm
Right?
like, 'cause she said, I wonder, I'm guessing it's not her body. It's probably just a body double and they've painted her face on it, right?
Unless she had a photo. She painted it herself, right?
No,
she's commissioning people to do it
Oh,
for
okay.
her.
On Fiverr and stuff.
On Fiverr. I guess we know what we're going to do. Let's commission a naked painting from
Of us, all
Fiverr.
three, yeah.
If you subscribe to our Patreon, you can get
Yeah,
new,
right.
new paintings of
Paintings
us.
of us all.
Naked paintings from Fiverr.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's commissioned. Well, I mean, she could have posed naked, but I feel like something about it being a painting makes it less.
But dude, okay.
Like, it's just oils and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Just oils
just
and
paint.
stuff.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna-
But imagine
Could've
this.
turned on from paint.
Imagine this, all right? Because I try to think about this situation. I'm like, would it make me uncomfortable? If me and Marcus are roommates,
Right.
I'd go into his room to have a conversation.
No, not in his room. Living room. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't
No,
it
the naked one's in her bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Which is
The one that's
true.
where she's dressed fully clothed is in the living room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I went to have a conversation with Marcus in his bedroom,
Yeah.
fair enough, it's his bedroom, his rules.
Yeah.
But there is a painting, a naked painting of
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's not his body. If I can see his face and his hog in all its glory,
Right.
I'm going to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
I've
get
seen
ya.
many of my friends naked throughout the years. I still wouldn't want a painting of Marcus naked staring at me.
But I would say this. I didn't realize it was in her bedroom. In her bedroom, he doesn't need to go in her bedroom. So
Right.
therefore, the painting up in her bedroom is fine.
Did he ask to take down the bedroom one?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the one that
So
went
that wasn't
down.
her being like, I better take it down.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
him
That was him
saying,
asking.
take it down.
And she
Yeah.
took it down and he's unhappy about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I think like she's done like one
Good thing,
that,
yeah.
right. And it's almost like, let me have some painting up.
Yeah.
Why does she have multiple paintings of
She
herself?
just loves it.
That's
She loves
so
it.
weird,
Yeah,
right?
loves looking at herself in all these different poses. I think the medieval one that she's talking about in the living room with clothes.
Yes.
Keep it up. Why not?
That's
Sounds
funny.
fine,
I think
right?
it's fine. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I think why not? Like, does she own the place and she's renting it out? Or...
The roommate's paying rent. I don't know if they own the place, but
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
their place to begin with.
Yeah.
They put down roots first.
Yeah.
I think having, if it's a large painting,
Yeah.
even large pictures, I feel like is a little bit too, I don't know. It's not something I would do to have like big portraits of myself or my family up on the wall. Like, I don't know.
You wouldn't have a big portrait of you and your family on the wall?
Like
no,
Schitt's
no.
Creek type of thing?
Exactly,
Yeah.
like Schitt's Creek. No, I wouldn't do that sort of thing to have like a big, I don't know, it's sort of...
I feel like it's very 90s.
yeah,
I feel like there's a lot of
maybe.
houses in the 90s, like
yeah.
people's houses I went through, where their whole family was like this big portrait of it.
I've been through, like, I do a lot of Gumtree shopping, so I've been to a lot of strangers' houses.
Yeah.
And, like, I've gone into people's houses and seen, like, wedding, like massive printouts of people's wedding, like, as they come in. Like, some people just, like, go crazy for it. And they like these big, you know, personal
They're like
portraits.
photos and paintings of themselves.
I mean,
like that's cool.
fair enough.
As the wedding, it's a good day.
Fair
Okay.
enough. But, like, I don't know. It's just not really my thing to be, like, I feel like it would make me feel awkward that people are just, like, seeing it when they visit my house. Like, people like me from Gumtree.
Yeah.
If I can go all art historian on this question asker right
Please do.
now.
Please do.
I don't know a lot about art, but this is one of the few paintings that I actually know a bit about.
Oh, yeah.
So they said in their question, it's not a overtly sexual painting.
Yes.
That's baloney.
He's like, I did art history.
I did
It actually looks pretty like
it is. It looks
pretty,
sexual, right?
Yeah, it does.
There's some few fun facts about this Goya painting.
Yeah.
One, they believe it's either a painting of his mistress
Oh.
or the president of Spain, prime minister of Spain, who commissioned it, right?
Right.
And it's like one of the first ever nude paintings of a woman in Western art.
That's,
So this is like essentially
right there. That's a sexy.
That's the first porno.
It's like one of the first
Yeah,
nudes.
right.
It's like send nudes. It's like, all right, I'll send a painter over to your house. We'll knock this out in 8 hours.
First nude sent.
And like Goya got in like a lot of hot water as a result, because it's like usually when they painted naked women back then, it was like mythological figures, right? They weren't real people.
Yeah, right.
Whereas
Like,
like
she
this
had
is like
snakes for hair and
it's like
stuff.
this is like Sharon from down the road.
Yeah, right. I
And
know
you painted her naked,
I
right?
know that lady.
Oh
yeah.
my Goya.
Which is kind of which is kind of wild.
Right.
Also, fun fact, it's one of the first. This is my.
Is it a fun fact?
I can't remember.
Are we
like,
gonna have fun, Damien?
I don't know. I can't remember like my family's birthdays, but I remember this fact. Right? It is one of the first positive portrayals of pubic hair in Western art.
Was it?
It's
Okay.
positive?
Because usually
Was there pubic hair on that?
There
I
was.
thought it was a.
I used the enhanced feature, Tom. There's pubic hair.
Okay.
And a nugget.
Chicken nugget.
The sweet and sour sauce sitting on the side.
This was the first sighting of a McChicken nugget way before.
Chicken nugget. Yeah.
Wasn't the first positive portrayal of a nugget.
Ronald was the painter.
Yeah.
McDonald.
Ronald, that's it. That was Grimace, actually.
Yeah, use those crowns that come with the Happy Meal, right?
Yeah. So you guys know art history.
I know. I know. We work at McDonald's. We know.
Because at that time, pubic hair was generally like associated like with prostitutes and stuff. It was like a dirty thing.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
Oh, wait,
this was
prostitutes had pubic hair?
yeah,
Like,
and, like,
I mean, everybody has
kind
pubic
of,
hair.
Yeah, they do, but it was kind of like attributed to like dirty women, that type of thing.
Oh,
like
okay.
not right. It was used pubic hair was a pejorative back
Right,
then.
right. Okay.
This is like a positive portrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah.
That's been my art attack. We can finish it now.
Heart
Neil.
attack.
Thanks for that, Neil.
My point was, I was trying to say, it was like at the time,
Yeah. Cutting edge.
it was a cutting edge, but also
right.
like a sexy photo.
Yeah, right. Did
And
you
it
see
got-
the Goya?
Yes, exactly.
nice.
It got Goya in hot water.
It got a lot of people hot under the collar.
That's
too.
right.
As
it.
you would imagine, something like
I
that.
wanted to ask you guys, are there any photos, artworks, paintings that you can think of in houses you've lived in or visited that made you uncomfortable, that stick in your brain?
I remember there's one painting I remember, not that it was uncomfortable for that reason, for like a nudity reason, but it made me uncomfortable because it was a painting of this little boy crying in my grandparents' house.
Oh.
It was a big painting and he was
What?
crying and it was really unsettling.
Why do they have that?
No
Is it
idea.
a famous picture?
I don't know. Maybe. I can look it up and see if I can
They're
find
just like,
it.
I saw this kid crying. I'm like,
It was this huge thing that was in one of
Wow.
the bedrooms of my grandparents' house. And I always used to look at it. It's very unsettling to see this kid. Might be a
'cause
famous painting.
you were a kid.
I
You
would
were
have
just like,
been a kid, like when I first.
They
Like,
didn't make you reenact the photo or anything,
no,
did they? Or-
not crying or anything like that, but
Okay.
I didn't like it. I just like,
Ah.
I don't like this kid looking at me crying, tear. Like it was a real, like it must have been a sad moment.
interesting.
That made me uncomfortable.
You know,
Okay.
my parents used to have these like drawings in their bedroom. Like there are these like it's like a white background with like black sort of line. It's just like a black line drawing
Okay.
of like these sort of like half naked people, and that always made me sort of feel like a little bit. Oh, I can't look at that.
Can't look at
Can't
look
it's
at
like a big,
nudes.
it's like a
Yeah.
Zeus looking dude, like a big Zeus looking dude, just like drawn naked.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus just showing the photo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very sad
My
picture.
nonna has the same picture
What?
in her house.
Yeah. The Curse of the Crying Boy, it's called.
What's
I
it?
think.
Hang on, we gotta. What's the curse?
I don't know, but that's
Oh
the
boy,
one.
So it must be because me and Marcus are both
it's an Italian
Italian.
guilt thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be.
I am convinced that when all Italian immigrants came to Australia, they all went to the same like one-stop shop because when I go to any other Italian's house, same plates, same glasses, like same tiles, and same paintings.
That's it. There's probably a place in Brunswick that they all went to.
They
and
all
was like,
sell-
all right,
so
let's
There
go.
must have been like, instead of Costco, it was like Franco Costco. Like back in the day. And I think they just bought
Grand sale.
It was their one-stop shop. They just bought everything.
That's it. You need a house? Here, we'll give you. We got everything in your house. We got a plate. We got this. We got
I've
that.
never seen those glasses on shelves or like in a store anywhere.
No, they bought them all.
They must have bought them all.
They just bought them
Franco
all.
Costco had a grand sale.
Grand sale.
And he moved them.
And then now he's moved into the furniture business. Didn't work out so much for him.
Franco, you're not going to be able to move this many glasses.
Yeah, watch me.
Try me,
Yeah.
okay.
You were saying, Tom, about the paintings in your bathrooms
Yeah,
upstairs.
it was not a painting. It was like a framed picture of this guy on a toilet.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember? It's like a.
Yeah.
I think it's the guy who plays Dame Edna.
Oh, Barry Humphries.
Yeah, Barry Humphries. Yeah,
but
yeah,
as like a guy.
yeah.
It's probably Norman Guns. Oh, one of his
he's like a
characters he plays.
politician.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah,
on the
yeah.
toilet, and I was like, every time you would go to the bathroom and look at it, you're just like, why am I looking at this like ugly guy on the toilet?
Yeah.
It
That's a different interpretation of art at my
His
my parents'
character
house.
always grossed me out as well. So
Right.
I didn't find that character funny.
Yeah, well, maybe it's supposed to be like so it helps you like get in and get out. Like,
Yeah, he's
he's
like,
like,
I'm not comfortable here.
let me just take care of this.
Did you, Damon, have anything uncomfortable?
Yeah, there is one.
Okay.
And it is the one that was in Marcus's
Oh, no.
childhood home.
Oh, I know the one. I was going to
yes,
bring
I
it
know
up.
the
I'm
one,
glad
yeah.
I didn't bring it up.
And I will regale people the story of this.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we used to go to Marcus's house a lot back in the day in high school, and we used to hang out in his bedroom. And there is a charcoal drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, charcoal, I think it was.
Is it-
or even just like a 2B pencil sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
it was like a grey and
And it's essentially it's a picture of you and your brother
Yeah.
Yes.
as children.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's you both your heads side by side.
Yep. Just
And
looking straight on.
No matter where you move, the painting follows you.
Yep.
And it gives you like vibes of The Shining, like the twins.
Yeah.
That like little girls in the dresses. We're here. That
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were wearing dresses in that drawing.
And
It was creepy, right?
Yeah, and I have these memories because, like, me and Marcus would like watch a movie in his room. He would fall asleep, and while I'm watching the movie, in the corner of the eye, I would just see the painting look at me. And when you would fall asleep, the painting would talk to me and say,
It makes sense.
"We,
Kill
we
Marcus."
demand blood sacrifice.
Yeah.
Kill the one they call Marcus." And
Oh,
then
yeah,
that's why there was that day you woke up and I had a Guitar Hero controller over your head about to bash your
Over my
brains
head.
in.
You had an axe over my head,
Yeah,
so
and
to
a nugget
speak.
up the butt as well. Of course. You got it in there.
Nugget up his butt, though.
It always reminded me. Do you know the start of Family Ties?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's like where it starts off with like a sketch. That always like that's. I've just showed like a little sketch.
Yes.
It's just like a pencil sketch.
Yeah.
It always reminded me of that. Like
Yeah, it's like a scary version of the Take on Me
but
film
instead
clip.
of Michael J. Fox, it was Marcus J. Fox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before we recorded this episode, Marcus,
Yeah.
because I gave you guys a
A little bit of a warning.
bit behind, peek
don't
behind
tell
the
him.
curtain.
Don't tell him.
I didn't tell you what
Behind
the
that
question was, but I told
curtain.
you to think about
Yeah.
artworks that creeped you out.
Yep.
You said there was one in one of the old houses you used to live in.
Yeah.
Which one were you talking
It
about?
wasn't a creep out one. It was just a painting that when I first moved out, I was like, I've got to put things on the wall.
Yeah.
And someone gave to me, he's like, hey, we've got this painting that we don't put up. Do you want to put it up on your wall? I said, all right, cool. Put it up. It's all these checkered boxes of different colors,
I
okay?
don't remember it.
Doesn't matter because everybody used to fucking hate that
And shit
painting.
on it, right?
Yeah, just shit on it. Just say, it's the ugliest painting. I'm like, it's the painting towards the toilet just to cover up anything.
Oh, okay.
But no, everybody hated it. Everyone used to say, it's the shittest painting ever.
See, I must have repressed that memory.
All
I
I
don't remember
remember
it.
was the lion painting, which I like the lion painting.
Lion painting's still at my old housemate's
still
house.
there?
It's still there. They've got it.
I like the
yeah,
lion
yeah. It's a
painting.
nice one. That was given to us by a good friend.
There you go. There you go. All right.
I think it was also you. Did you put in with that?
I did not.
Okay, well, Dave, you could have taken credit there.
Yeah.
But anyway,
He's not a lion.
we
Not
digress.
for that piece of shit, man.
no,
No,
thank
the
you.
picture painting was given to
Jokes,
us.
Jokes.
All right. So what do we want to say then for the advice, the final advice?
Ooh, yes, okay.
I don't know. It's tough because, like, yes, their roommate's paying rent,
Mm-hmm.
but they've already conceded one victory. They've taken the naked picture down, which I think is whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think the other painting's hurting anybody.
Thing
It's
is,
not.
they're new as well, right? They're new
Yeah.
to the house. I think you have to let someone who's been there before to be like, well, look, this is technically my place and this is what I've done. I'm not going to change it all around and get different furniture and get everything else. Like, I think if there's got to be some sort of compromise to let them have some sort of things up
Yes.
when they want, right?
100%, yeah.
I don't know.
I think
wouldn't
so.
feel like a problematic to have a picture of someone else up there.
Is would it be okay if it would be like, all right, I've got a painting that I like up there, whether it's me or whatever.
Yeah.
You can put something else up somewhere else in the house.
As long as it doesn't start like art warfare. Like one day you wake up and there's just like a painting of him with his butt cheeks spread open. Like it doesn't escalate to that point.
This is art.
Yeah.
This is art.
There's no nugget in that butt cheek either. I don't know why.
As long as there's no nugget in it, it's fine.
He's in the brown eye of the beholder. Like as long as I get to that.
Yeah, no. I mean, you're allowed to sort of make your own sort of styling and stuff like that. But the communal spaces, I guess, are